Our weed of the week is Absinth Wormwood.
Well, it might be a little tough to say, but here's the thing. This is a perennial weed. It's a shrub. And you know what? When we start talking perennial, that's tough. When it's a shrub, we don't have a lot of options there.
Normally we see this one in the north. So the
Yeah.
northern 3/4 of the United States and all the way through Canada. This can be a tough one.
Yeah, and I think that's a little strange because it's in the sage family, and usually the sage we see a little bit further south. But anyway, how are we going to control this? Typically we find it out in pastures. It's not that difficult. Just use some Tordon. Actually, even 2,4-D, dicamba, distinct, those types of products are not bad on it, but personally I still like Tordon for long-term control.
Product selection is really big because a lot of times we think about shrubs or woody type species and we're talking about chaparral or we've got milestone in a lot of the mixes trying to control thistles. Those aren't the best choices for this product or this particular weed. In fact, they're maybe 50% control. You can get nearly 100% control with a 2,4-D application or a Tordon like you mentioned.
So when we talk about this being a perennial weed and using 2,4-D, are we going to kill it, roots and all? No way. You've got to have some Tordon in there to get down into the root system and get you long-term control. But at least in the short term, yes, you can burn down that top growth with 2,4-D, dicamba, distinct.
Fortunately, Absinth Wormwood is not a weed that we see in cultivated fields, so it's not something we're trying to control in wheat, in soybeans, and corn. Like many of the weeds that we have in pastures, grasslands, ditches, these kinds of places, that's where we see Absinth Wormwood.
That's all the time we have for this week's weed, Absinth Wormwood, but stay tuned, Iron Talk is coming up next.